We had conquered the island, we had vanquished the enemy, and then the greedy Roman wolf tore itself to pieces fighting over the prey. I should have trusted my intuition, warning me of Remigius. I needed him. He was my best general, but alas, I fed a snake at my breast. Civil war now behind me, I look over what remains of my empire and resolve to begin again. Remigius fled with his band to an island in the north and formed an alliance with a horde of pirates from the west. We must quickly retake the island and secure the coasts, and then we must break out to the sea, where I'm at home. I will not have Remigius feeling too sure of himself anymore.
So we are back on mission 2. This is basically the situation. We have an island here where they can't reach us, and we have a foothold on their island, so we need to kill this guy and this guy. So let's begin. And we are in the game. This is our starting situation. We have a bit of resources up here and a bit of resources down here, so we would like to get some stuff started up here. We have there's a mountain up here and there's a bit of room for something up here, so we can basically have a weapon production on both sides. But we will be shipping weapons from down here to here, because it's easier to ship weapons than it is to ship soldiers. We start with a few thieves, so we can use them to scout the island. And we start with a basic setup of wood here, and we start with a single stone cutter, but one stone cutter is not enough. So we are making another stone cutter. Let's make it here. And this area is not very good for expanding the wood production, so maybe we should just expand with the tower. It's not the best position for a tower. I'd like to get it further out. Could also just, instead of having the stone cutter there, we can have it there and delete this and put a tower there. Yes, much better. And putting a tower down here will be pretty bad, because we will not get much land from it. Here we have this tower almost ready. We should start on some basic production up here. And on this area we should have some room for a basic wood production. If we put a cutter there, and maybe do forester down here and put his area up there, and sawmill. Let's see, what do we have? We have a flat area here we can use for stuff. And we have some area here and some area here that's open. So my plan is to make food in this area. And this area seems very good for wine, so we will do that. Maybe do a winery up here, one here, and have them work there, and there. That will be a good starter production. Let's press T to get the timer up. We can keep track of how well we're doing. As this is a campaign map, I don't plan to go 100% for the for the timer where I need to have soldiers ready by 30 minutes, but it would be nice to have it. And we are waiting for this to get digged out and this to get built. Do we have some builders that are not being used? Oh, we have some geologists up here. We should think about expanding the mining operation, because this is not enough once we get started. If we put this here, do we have room for... No, we don't have room for color there. And we don't need the towers down here because the enemy can't reach us anyway, so this area will never be contested. Let's do tower here and tower there. Good starting setup. We will want to expand the wood production, so we do a cutter there and a cutter there. Then we have 3 cutters to 1 forester. That is a good ratio. 2 to 1 forester is also a good ratio if you don't have a lot of area for the trees. But if you have a lot of area for trees, then this will be fine. But having just 3 cutters and a sawmill down here is not enough. We need to go bigger. If we put a forester here and do a cutter here, or maybe further back to here and here. It will not be the most optimal, but we need a bigger production. And we are starting to see our resources here. That's a very good area for coal, but this is also a very good coal mine. Almost 100%. If it was 100%, then every time the miner guy went down to look for coal, he would come up with coal. Let's explore more of our island, and we should also expand up here because we want this this mountain. And what else do we want up here? Let's see, what resources do we have? We could expand our wood production. Maybe we should look into that. If we put a cutter here, then there's 3 cutters to one forester. That is a good ratio, and it also opens up for expanding. Let's just think a bit ahead and plan the sawmill. And down here we are expanding rapidly with towers. We should put down more medium residences. Let's put one here, put one here. At some point we are going to run out of settlers down here, and when that happens we will have less people to carry the resources, and that will mean longer build times and so on and so on. We are not going to want all these towers up here, so we will destroy some of them. So I think we will destroy this one and this one or this one, I'm not sure which one. And we should expand our stone cutting. Do we have room for more wood production? We do have more room. We can... What if we do a forester here and a woodcutter here? Again, it will not be the most optimal setup I have ever done, but it will work out okay, I think. Oh, that is no good, because then we don't have room for another cutter. Maybe we should do the cutter here and then cut these 3 trees and see if we can get a forester in there. We should keep expanding to see if there's anything interesting up there. We don't want to keep this tower. Don't want to keep this tower. So we will collect our people at this tower, because the more people we have around it, the less likely they are to attack. They don't care about the people inside towers, they care about the people you have outside ready to defend the tower. Even if you have garrisoned archers inside the towers, they don't care about those archers when they calculate if they should attack or not. And now I can't remember where I put the tower. That is one of the disadvantages of playing like this, where you demolish towers, is you can't see. You sometimes can't see where you have placed stuff. We can see it now. We have a tower there. Maybe is this too close? Yeah, we do there and there and here. We can demolish this. Demolish this. Maybe we should also demolish this and this one. So we will just be keeping this one. Or maybe we will decide to keep just a tower and demolish this and use this area for something else. That is very likely. How many cutters are we doing down here? We have 2 there, and we have 1 there. So it is not super optimal, but it will work. And we have We have 2 sawmills. We should go for another sawmill. It seems we have the extra saw for it, so it will be a good idea to get a 3rd sawmill. Then we can also use the extra wood for making coal. It's good to have an extra way to get coal other than using mines, because then we don't have to feed the charcoal maker, but we do have to feed the miners. Which means it would be a good idea to start getting some fishers, because then we, as I mentioned in the last video, have some food for when we have used this, and we may not get the other food production up and running in time. And we have been waiting too long on doing the wineries. So let's do those. This area will be fine for wine. have a wine. And this guy will do this area here. Seems we have lots of resources left, so we should plan more stuff. But do we have the room for it? We have some room down here. Maybe we should do our weapon stuff down here. Let's see, where can we do the tool maker? If we do the tool maker here, then we can do a stone cutter here and a stone cutter here and weaponsmith here. And the question is, how many smiths do we have here? It seems we only have one, so we would like to have him go to this building first, which means we should stop this one, because then we will just have to demolish it to get this guy to move to this building, and then we have to rebuild it again and so on. So let's avoid that. I wonder if there's anything on this island. I wonder if we can see it if we bring a spy there. Keep changing between calling these guys thieves and spies. Can't make a decision because in the first versions of this game they used to be called spies, but later they got upgraded and could steal stuff, so now they are called thieves. We can do another cutter here, no problem. And we need a guy, he's coming there. And this area is not good for expanding, so maybe we should put some more residences and make a spy. How is our settlers up here? We can do a spy to check right away instead of waiting, and we will need. Let's start by just making 2 geologists, because this area is not our main mining island. Let's demolish these so we don't get caught by surprise when the guy up here wants to have our towers. The wineries is a good start, but we should get more. Do a winery there, then we can have the fields there, and one there, have the fields there. That should be a good area, seems like a good steep hill. We can demolish this tower, we don't need it. Okay, we can't see what's on this. Maybe we can put a guy here and see the rest of it. We have some coal here, some very good coal, so it will be a good idea to get production up here. But we also have some very steep mountains here, so maybe we should do wine production on both islands. Would be nice to have a line of them here and then have the fields, and on top of that do one there, do one there, do one there, and we can have the field there, and when they start digging we will be able to see this one, and then we can put the field there. Okay, there's nothing on this island. I got all excited for nothing. But there may be other secrets. As far as I remember, there usually is secret resources on all of the maps. Sometimes it is islands where you can land and pioneer it. Sometimes it is gold, so you can land and pioneer it, and you will get more fighting power. This seems like the little land bridge between this area and this guy's area. And below this, there's possibly the other guy. It will be better if we can get this guy removed and have our cutters up here instead. Or maybe we should just do 6 cutters up here. It is a good time to expand this and put another sawmill. Or do we have a better area for it? It doesn't seem like it. Maybe we should start getting started on the mines up here. Coal mine there and iron mine there. Let's see how many smiths we have. We have two smiths. Funnily enough, we have 2 smiths on this island, but only 1 on this island. I find that very odd that they think we should invest more on getting production on this island than on this island, where we know that it will be safe. Did we? No, we didn't get this guy's area set, so we should do that. It would be better to have the areas below them, but it's okay. It will work fine to have them use the area above. Then the question is, do we do mining stuff, I mean weapon and tool production here, or do we do it here? It will be better to do it here, I think. So let's do that, and we should also get started on catching fish. Okay, we only have two fishing rods on this island, but it's fine to have another plant, and we have room to squeeze in another coal mine here. 2 coal mines to 1 iron mine is basically a good setup, because it takes 2 coal and 1 iron for one weapon when you put it through the production line. And I may also have mentioned that in the last video. I will try not to repeat myself, but it will happen, and I am sorry about that. What is the next step? We will need to make hammers here, and then we can start doing stuff on this guy, and we have our fishers working, so we should start sending fish to our mines right away, and we should start doing food. If we do that out here, then it will be good, I think. Do it there, and if we place the fields on this side, they will be at this guy's door, so that will be a good setup. We should make more residences. And we should make temples. Maybe we should keep this tower and remove this big tower. Because we may have room for 2 temples up here instead of just 1. Yeah, we have. When we delete this, we got room for another temple. So we have those close to these guys, so it will take less time and less labor to move stuff from here to here than to move it across to here maybe. But then again, we will also want to have temples down here. The big question is this area good enough for a wine field? I don't think it is good enough.